All rise. Support court with Judge Vanderby is now in session. Judge's case number JVB1059, Ricardo case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. All right. Ms. Ricardo,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes. Well, I brought my husband, Benny, for child support.
We're not
we have
actually.
4 kids.
We're separated, Your Honor.
We are still married, though. We have 4 kids, and he is zero responsible, and I need help.
I don't know what you talk about being zero
Excuse me,
responsible.
sir.
She's accusing me of stuff that is not true. I'm very responsible.
She hasn't said more than 3 words,
Exactly.
though. You haven't even given her a chance to speak.
Whatever.
Excuse me, are you referring to me saying whatever, or are you referring to her?
No, Your Honor. I'm not. I was kind of just. That's one of my catchphrases. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, you might want to catch that mouth and keep it to yourself because, there's no need to be disrespectful to me. I haven't done anything. It's my job to listen to what you all are saying and then make the best decision
I got
Your
it.
Honor,
for the
this is
children.
the type of attitude I have to deal with. Every time I try to call him, every time I try asking for help, every time I try to ask him, hey, at least call your kids, try to see, if they're okay.
And how many kids do you all have?
4.
4
we have
kids.
4 kids. We have 2 girls and 2 boys.
I don't
it's
even know if
ridiculous.
one of them is mine, Your Honor. I don't even know if one of them is mine. One of them, the last one, that's the one, that's the straw that broke the camel's back, that last one. Because my drummer might have something to do with that. He was beating more than just drums.
Let's face it, that drummer's excuse is extremely creative, but it won't hold up in court. The judge and we both don't buy it. Do you think he's avoiding responsibility, or does he have a legitimate case for a DNA test? Did he just say he's not? Sure, one of the kids is his Benny. My guy and I were married 15 years ago, and now you're questioning paternity?
Ma'am,
No.
continue with your story.
So he is, like I said, zero responsible. And we have been together for 15 years. He has been bringing people in and out of the house all the time, all these musicians, people he works with. I'm a teacher.
What does he do for a living?
He's a R&B singer.
Oh,
He
okay.
has a group.
Okay.
He started making it big, making all this money, and then he decides he wants to leave me. And then I started receiving calls from all these girls, saying, hey, I'm with him
know
or
what you're
whatever.
talking
I'm
about.
with Benny, I don't care if he's your husband or whatever. And I'm thinking, what's going on? Because I didn't know about all these girls before that. And I asked him
Jackie,
about it.
that's how we met,
I
Jackie.
always, no, that's
We
how
met
I
because you
always
was a
ask you
groupie.
about it, and you always deny everything. But you know what? You are not responsible with your kids. I don't care if you're doing all these girls, okay? I need your help, money-wise. That's the type of attitude I have to deal with. He ignores everything I say. And my last kid is our kid, okay? I don't know. He just made up a whole story about a drummer.
That kid don't even look like me, Your Honor. He don't even look like me. Yeah, he dark like me, but he don't got my eyes. Look into my eyes, Your Honor. If you was to see my kid, you wouldn't think that these eyes
That's
was his
ridiculous.
eyes. Because it ain't my kid.
He's
Jackie.
he's light-skinned, but he has some Latin in him too.
I couldn't tell by the eyes.
Well, I can't help that,
So that is the reason I'm bringing him to court today. I need help with my 4 kids.
Okay. It sounds like you all need a lot more help than just with me here today. Benny, was it?
Yes, it's Benny, Your Honor.
Benny, it's your turn. Tell me what
look.
your side is.
She wants all this money from me. And the truth of the matter is, Your Honor, it sounds like a lot of money, but I got other kids to take care of too. She ain't the only one. She knew I had kids before we got married.
No, I didn't.
Now let's talk about.
Now you calling me a liar?
Yeah, you are a liar.
I ain't a liar. You
Yes,
a liar.
you are. You never
a
told me
bold-faced
that.
liar. She a bold-faced
No,
liar,
you
Your
never
Honor.
told me this. After our second child,
What is
then
a
you start
bold-faced liar exactly?
Just look at her face and look how bold she is with what's coming out her mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, Benny, we're going to focus on the facts, okay? We are not going to name call or anything like that. That does not help the situation. Now, my question to you is, how much money are you making?
My net worth is only $500K.
Only?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I got some investments that the money's tied up in, and I can't get it out right now. And taking care of these other two for sure that I know is mine. It's hard out there. It's hard out there for an entertainer.
So you all have 4 kids together and you have 2 other
I have
children?
2 other children, yeah.
All right. How are those the only 2 children that, so you have a total of 6 kids?
Actually, I lost
More.
count. So, but you know, I
never
know
knew
for 2
about
for
all
sure.
this.
Wait a minute. You lost count of the number of children that you have?
You know, it was.
And you all
my
been married 15 years?
Yeah.
Oh.
When I was younger, it was some stuff that
And
I'm
I
an
never
entertainer,
knew about
you
it,
know.
Your Honor. He never told me any of this.
So I was on some of that medicinal stuff that was for my eyesight, because I asked you to look in my eyes and you could see that some of the stuff. But anyway, the medicinal stuff that I was
I wasn't
using,
sure what I saw,
It
actually.
did something. It did something, and I kind of lost count. But I know for 2 for sure
Okay. So
that I'm taking care of.
Two. Oh my God. You are unbelievable.
For those who were unaware, Texas caps child support payments. Here's a legal bombshell. His child support obligation appears to be so low in comparison to his wealth because Benny's enormous $500,000 income does not fully factor into his pay. Rather, it is based on a capped income of $9,200 per month. Is it fair for parents with higher incomes to pay more, or does the law shield people like Benny from being drained dry? Leave your thoughts in the comments section.
So, this is what we're going to do. Health insurance. Who pays it?
Me.
You don't pay health insurance making $500,000?
I told you, Your Honor, my money's wrapped up in things, and I'm trying to make more money for all of us,
Excuses.
even the
So-
one that ain't mine.
Health insurance isn't important to you for your children?
It's important, but isn't it best for a man to plan for the whole future of his children? And that's what I'm trying to do.
I mean,
I'm just
I agree with that.
I'm just a
Health
simple
insurance,
man.
they need to be healthy though.
Yeah, well, she got health insurance for the kids.
I'm a
Didn't I
teacher.
help you get the braces and all that?
No.
Because kid running around whistling up whenever it's tall.
First visit, he helped only. After that, it was
Wow.
all me.
Wow.
Well, the kid don't whistle no more when he talks.
Okay.
Embarrassing me on stage, coming up talking about he want to be a
Ricardo.
rapper. He whistling while he talking, while he rapping. What kind of rapper is that whistle when they rap?
A whistle
A whistling
rapper?
rapper. Yeah,
Yeah.
he wanted to be a.
Sound like a
I
good
helped him
career
get
to
his
me.
teeth fixed. Nah, that wasn't gonna fly.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you were a parent and placed braces on your child's teeth.
I sure did.
Okay. Miss Ricardo, how much is health insurance a month?
I pay around $950
$950. Okay. And
for
it's
5 of us.
5. Okay. That was my next question. All right.
Today, the judge is not playing. The moment Benny acknowledged that he earns $500,000, his fate was set, and he now owes nearly $2,696 a month, in addition to health insurance for the children. His response was to complain, "Bro, you make more in a week than most people make in a year. Pay up."
All right, I have that. So this is what we're going to do. We are going to start some child support.
I ain't
Okay.
got no money, Your Honor. It's wrapped up.
You just said I make 500,000, and if my memory serves me correctly, you said it like it was just a little bit of money.
It is.
Well, you're gonna pay your kids a little bit of this money too, okay?
If you hadn't been sleeping around so much.
Well, ma'am, we are not going to entertain
It's about time you
what
told
he
her.
did. It's a lot I could have said to you too, especially when you had me look into your eyes. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to be looking at. But the point of it is, you all are here today. She has a legitimate reason to be here. You should be paying some child support to her. Now, ma'am, I don't know how much money you thought you were going to be looking at, but you understand you're not entitled to all 500,000, right?
I mean, we have 4 kids together.
I mean, you understand that the law doesn't allow him to pay you child support based on $500,000, right?
How much is it?
So
Judge?
how much is it?
How much is it?
His salary is capped. He actually is based under Texas law. His net resources are capped at $9,220 a month.
$9,000.
What?
$9,000.
$9,200, yes.
That ain't even fair.
Do you must not really understand
Yeah,
what
he's
I'm
not
saying.
understanding.
$500,000, right?
This man believes that having more children is the answer, rather than taking care of his current ones. Whether that isn't the most outrageous way to avoid paying child support, did Benny ask whether having more children would reduce his payments? That is the height of irresponsibility. For repeat offenders like Benny, I'm not sure if child support laws should be more stringent.
That would make your monthly $41,000. That's how much you make. Because according to the law, can't make you pay child support based on $41,000 a month. That would make your child support ridiculously expensive. So it caps at $9,200, which means your child support will be extremely low. You understand that?
That ain't low.
You don't want to pay child support at all.
No, that's not
You
true,
just
Donna.
want to waste my time and sit up and
He doesn't
have all
responsibility.
$500,000 coming to you and not going to your kids. That is not going to happen.
Can we get a paternity test? Can this be?
Oh my God.
I need a paternity test for that. I asked him if I prove that ain't my child. If I brought the drummer in and you looked at that drummer
He's making no
face to
sense.
face,
Listen, you can do whatever it is that you want to do at a later date. You did not petition this court to ask for a DNA test. So no, we are not doing a DNA test. You all are married. A child born of the
separated.
marriage, even if you're separated, a child born of the marriage is considered to be that of the spouse. You all are married. You have 4 kids since you've been married. Guess what? You're the father. Now, based on that $9,200 cap and giving him credit for the other children that he has, that brings his net to, like I said, the $9,200.
$380 for health insurance plus $2,396 per month. The way Benny reacts, he appears astonished. What did he think was going to happen? He lived like a rock star while his 4 children were waiting for support. The law has spoken, so there are no more justifications or ways to get out of it. However, is this enough? Should he be paying more considering his wealth?
Health insurance would be $380 half, so it's for 4 kids. 4 kids. You said it's health insurance for 5 people, right?
Yeah.
So it's $190 per child. That's $760. You all split that. So it's $380 that he needs to reimburse you monthly for that.
That's it, Your Honor?
That's it.
Oh my God.
Well,
I
That's
need more
it.
help.
So
than
his
that.
child support would
And
be.
I need more because you know you can afford more than that.
No, I
If
can't.
you were a good dad,
Excuse
you would
me,
give me
excuse
more.
me. I'm
See
giving my
that?
ruling. Let me
you
finish
need
my
to put her
ruling.
in contempt of court, Your Honor.
I'm about to put both of you in contempt. How about
Right.
that? Now, child support is set at $2,796 a month. That's all you get.
Let me understand this. If I have more
Always
kids,
get it your way.
if I get more kids, she get less money? Because I think I remember about 4 or 5
Because
other
I think
ones.
that's what you want to
that
do.
It's coming back to me now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
I
my
think I got
next
about
case
7.
is getting ready to come in here and talk to me now. So I'm actually done with this case. Is there
Oh.
anything further?
No.
No, I think I just got rid
This
of
is
it.
ridiculous. I need more
What's
money
so
than that.
ridiculous about it?
Because he has a lot of money that he can help me more with. I mean, 300? Really? For 4 kids?
For health insurance, yes.
That's not right.
This is the law.
That's not right.
I should have just kept her. They said it's cheaper to keep her.
Well, you know what? It's cheaper to go
But
ahead
if you were
and
a
exit my
different person,
courtroom.
then you would just
so if
help me
there's nothing
because-
further, you all are dismissed.
Come
Oh
on.
my God.
And that concludes yet another exciting courtroom battle. Today's most important lessons: child support is capped by one Texas law. 2, Benny tried every possible defense, but ultimately, you can't avoid your obligations forever. What do you think about this decision? Should Benny pay more, or was the judge too forgiving? Let's discuss it in the comment section, and if you enjoy these bizarre courtroom confrontations, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more crazy cases. See you at the next one every week.